In the meantime, a very special guest is here with us. He's no stranger to New York fight fans or any fight fans anywhere around the world. A nice warm welcome for Amir Khan, everybody. Amir Khan here. Now, what happened to your hand, Amir? You want to fill us in? Were you out with the Irish last night and you had a little problem? What happened?
Yeah, got into a fight with a couple of them. Nah, I'm joking. I was hitting the bag and I just grazed it a little bit. So it's fine. I'll be on fighting on May 19th, so I'll be ready for it.
May 19th, of course, you have your rematch with Peterson, right? Through all the controversy, etc., the bottom line is May 19th, it all gets settled, and one man is going to walk out of the ring as a champion, as it should be, correct?
Exactly, like he is when Macklin goes in there tomorrow and he's going to bring them titles back. It's a sport, but I've known Macklin for about five, 6 years. And I mean, for me to be here, it's an honor, you know, and I'm going to be supporting him 100%.
Well, anyone who saw his attempt to win the WBA belt, many felt he won that fight. Do you agree with that sentiment that he really should have been the titleist?
I mean, he should be a world champion because that fight in Germany, that was his fight. I mean, I was watching that and I was disgusted with what happened. I mean, same thing happened to me in Washington, so we know what happens in boxing. But I'm sure tomorrow night he can win that world title and bring it home.
Well, let's hope for a great fight tomorrow night. Let's hope for a great fight to settle your differences with Lamont Peterson on May 19th. Once again, everybody, Amir Khan. Now, Harold, there are fights that we cover, and there are fights that we are genuinely fascinated by, and we can't wait to see. Is tomorrow night one of those fights for you?
Hey, no doubt about it. I mean, by the way, not everybody likes me. You know, there's a winner and a loser in every fight, and there's a couple of disgruntled people that hate my guts. But anyway, yeah, tomorrow night you're going to see a great fight. Sergio Martinez defending his middleweight title. He's the real middleweight champion of the world against the tough Matthew, the Tipperary Tornado Macklin. And I'm really looking forward to it. Matthew's a tough guy. I watched the tape of Matthew Macklin and Felix Sturm, and I certainly agree with Amir Khan. Matthew Macklin definitely won that fight. That was sort of a bad decision in Germany. But we got a great show tomorrow night. Edwin Rodriguez, a terrific fighter from up in Massachusetts, taking on Chicago's Donovan George. It's going to be an absolute war. These two guys really come to fight. They stand in the ring and they bang on each other. Two of the best prospects you could possibly see. It's going to be a great fight tomorrow night at super middleweight, 168 pounds. I mean, these two guys really coming to make a name for themselves, to get a shot at one of the top 100 to 68 pounders, whether it's Andre Ward, Lucian Boutte, or any of the other guys that are up there at 168. That's another great division. So, you know, you can't go wrong tomorrow night. Two sensational fights. If you don't get to the Garden tomorrow night, be sure to watch them on HBO. We go on the air at 10 p.m. You want to be there for the two great fights tomorrow night. And we got some, you know, terrific fights coming up in the future. Next week we got Eric El Terrible Morales taking on Philadelphia's Danny Garcia. So you don't want to miss that next week. But be made tomorrow night. Matthew Macklin, Sergio Martinez. Don't miss it. This is going to be sensational.
And of course, Harold is in his fine Irish finery here with his. Not only does he have a green shirt and a green tie, but he has a green press pass. So we're all very impressed. Harold Letterman, everybody. Give you a great breakdown on tomorrow night's fight. All right, first to the scales. This gentleman is, by any measure, the true, the real, the linear, the middleweight champion of the world. Originally from... Argentina, Quilmes, Argentina, now living and fighting out of Oxnard, California, known as Maravilla for his marvelous performances in the boxing ring, the very popular Sergio Martinez. All right, at this point, everybody who's up front, please, you have to get down. The folks in the back who are videotaping this for both HBO, Sky Sports, and around the world, they have got to get these pictures. All right, we love your fans for coming out. We love your support, and we love the fact that you're here. All right, but you have to understand these gentlemen and women have a job to do, and they have to get their photographs, please. So down in front, down in front, down in front. We don't want to make you move. Thank you.
Sergio.
All right, and his opponent, please. Can we have Matthew Macklin, known as the Tipperary Tornado from the Republic of Ireland, coming through the hurling sticks. Here he is. They're going to meet for the true middleweight championship tomorrow night. He may live in Birmingham, England, but he is Irish through and through. Matthew Macklin. All right, here we go. First to the scales will be Sergio Maravilla Martinez. There we go. Gentlemen, he may be living and fighting out of Birmingham, England, but he's Irish through and through. Mac the Knife, the Tipperary Tornado, here he is, Matthew We're going to have a face-off now as soon as they get their sweatpants on. There we go. Tomorrow night, St. Paddy's evening, 12 rounds for the real middleweight championship. These two gentlemen will meet in the ring. And Edwin Rodriguez. Our co-feature, known as the Bomb, Donovan George from Chicago, Illinois, and he's facing Worcester, Massachusetts' Edwin Rodriguez. The Bomb George. Boxing fans, do not get to your seat late for this fight. This is going to be an explosive fight.
Let's go, Edwin!
So tomorrow night, this is 10 rounds for the USBA Super Middleweight Championship. DeBella Entertainment, in association with Warriors Boxing, presents this co-feature. It's going to be explosive. DeBomb George versus La Bamba Rodriguez. The Bomb meets the Bomb. All right, first to the scale. Dominican Republic, now living and fighting from Worcester, Mass. This is Edwin Bomba Rodriguez. 166 for Rodriguez. 166. And his opponent coming to the scales, known as DeBomb, from Chicago, Illinois, the Windy City. Here is Donovan George. Also, 166 for George. Super middleweights hooking up tomorrow night for the USBA Super Middleweight Championship. Gonna have a face-off. Face-off for the photographers. On deck, please. We need Jason Petaway and Magomed Abdul Salama. This is our co-feature tomorrow night, Donovan George and Edwin Rodriguez for the USBA Super Middleweight Championship. Alright, this is going to be an explosive co-feature when La Bomba meets the Bomb. Don't get there late. One of them may sit down before you do.